All right. Hold on. Let me go back to my. There we go. What's up, fellas and ladies? I forgot there are ladies in the clan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies, I can't forget that. My wife's in the clan. This is Jay Berto again, and I have Goob with me this time.
How's it going, guys? This is Goob.
I got Goob with me. So this is the founding father. If George Washington started his clan, Goob is George Washington.
My cherry tree was a gym box.
And he did cut it down.
Speaking of beginnings and the founding fathers type deal, we started this clan, me and Jay, and a few others. Gully was one of the ones there.
Who else? Let's see. Gully, me, you.
Who we got there?
Dude, that's it right now. Yeah. That's in the clan.
Maddie.
Lawless started really early, but he hadn't even been really active.
Yeah. So he's probably going to have to lose his spot. He ain't been active for about 2 months or so. Yeah,
we're probably just going to go ahead and remove him, but it's all right. If he comes back, he's always welcome in the clan. We don't discriminate. Oops, y'all saw my bookmarks. Yep.
Speaking of founding fathers, when I first started Clash, I started in a clan right here, Savage Dragon. And that is the feeder to Ferocious Dragon, and the leader there should be Chipmunk. Great lady. She's a Brit. Sweet lady. They pretty much taught me everything I knew as far as like farming, how to try to catch my rush base back up, and basic attacks.
And we are better than them. Look at their level. That's pretty great, actually.
Yeah.
Not to say anything. When I started this game up, I was a Town Hall 4 or something. And I started back in. Goob got me back into the game.
Thank goodness.
I didn't like it. I thought it was stupid when I first started playing it, and then I really I don't know, maybe a week. I was hooked. I was so hooked.
But anyways, one day me and Jay had decided that we liked the game so much, and we were really excited about it, and we wanted more than what our clan was offering as far as our gaming experience and the wars. People just weren't attacking. People were just doing, halfway good attacks, not really putting in their full effort, or using troops that didn't even really make sense. And we really kind of got tired of it, but it wasn't our clan, and we didn't have a say-so. So we kind of branched off.
Hey, whoa. You got really drunk one night and got kicked out, bro. Don't even try to act like that's not what happened. You know that's what happened. Goob got really drunk and started talking crap to one of the co-leaders or something, and he got kicked, and then he got let back in, but then he was like, you know what, forget you guys. But yeah, then all that other stuff that he said, it was true.
So anyways, we started this with the mindset that we wanted more than, people not attacking or using their attacks more or using mixed troops. We want like elite attacks. We want constant improvement. As long as there's effort towards, wanting to do better and striving to do better towards the clan, then, that's what we're looking for, and that's what we're wanting.
What made Gully want to come in with us? Because we were a brand new clan, and guys, when we started, it was like literally Goob was a Town Hall 10. Matter of fact, he didn't even start with his big account. He kept his big account in Savage Dragon for a little while.
Yeah.
We started and we just had Goob, and Gooby was only in Town Hall 7. I was like a Town Hall 6. And actually, Gully now, he's a Town Hall 10 when we started this clan up.
Yeah, he was. I think
this account was.
I think he just got kind of tired of the non-activeness, and then the half, people putting in, only like half of their attention to their war attacks. And he's seen that we were really motivated about it. And
sorry, I'm exposing you, Gully. You might want to change your Teslas. Here's Gully's Teslas. Everybody, check them out. Teslas. Here's all of his traps. So
Gully's always had my back as far as clashing. He's taught me a lot of things. He's a great guy, and I've always got his back too.
Yeah. I hope we can get him on a conference call sometime. That'd be cool. And then Nick joined, and he's kind of become like a, I don't know.
Skellins here.
Yeah.
He's one of the leaders, man. He really brought some experience to the table when he come in. He wasn't here at first, but he really came in and really clicked with the leaders, and he steps it up, and he's got a good leadership role here.
Yeah. He's great. He's
he's got one of the best Town Hall 9 bases that I can see as far as not rushing and just he's got some well-rounded attacks. I know we see some go wipes that are pretty good from him. I wouldn't recommend. I'm not condoning go wipes, but sometimes it's necessary if you're in a pinch.
Well, since you went ahead and said go wipe, let's go ahead and talk about go wipe.
Okay.
I don't know if we have any war recaps with people go wiping because we talked so much crap about it, but I've used go wipe. Actually, there might be one on this clan that we lost.
And guys, here's the thing. Go wipe, like I said, it's a 2-star attack, and our clan we want to be better than 2 stars attack. We're kind of expecting us to go for 3-star attacks. Okay.
Yeah, with go wipe, you're trying to rush the middle and just take out the town hall
and get your 50% along with it.
That's all. That's all you're trying to do.
And most of the time, it's going to work. So if you're in a pinch and you do need the stars, then I would say go ahead and do it. But if we're not in a pinch and everybody's it's not the last attack and there's plenty of time to scope out an attack, I recommend using another attack, such as like
here we go. Gully did a go wipe. Now this isn't to diss Gully or nothing. We needed the stars, and I'm glad he did it.
When doing a slugfest, these town hall 10s versus town hall 10s, you kind of have to do what you got to do to get stars sometimes, because it's not that easy within the Infernos and the CC pools, especially on these spread out bases.
Yeah, it's just man, you gotta hit what you can hit and what you can do, and and I'm not saying to try to get 2 stars. Everybody needs to get 3 stars. Everybody needs to be able to get 3 stars. If you can't get 3 stars, practice your attacks. Get better at what you do, because eventually, you'll get to that breaking point where, am I recording? I better be recording. I'm recording. Okay, and is it still charging? Yep, it's charging. Good. Right. It was unplugged last time. Well, we made like a good 5 minutes of video. Good. I mean, we were very impressed with the footage, and my tablet died, so it didn't work out. But anyways, just to talk about this, Gully, he dropped the dragon up there. I guess to take out the clan castle. And we haven't really even been analyzing the attack, but
it's just your standard go wipe. What you're gonna do is you're gonna tank after you pull the CC. You're gonna tank your golems. All right, you're gonna drop them on each side like he did there, and you're gonna want them to take on as many defenses as possible. So they need to be targeted the most. So you drop in your other troops.
Yeah.
And you're gonna send in your heroes after your wizards are dropped to clear the area and drive them towards the center. And once they start targeting the town hall, then you're gonna want to do their powers so you can get that town hall and get that star. Because really and truly, it's like a desperate attempt for the town hall.
Yeah.
So
town hall and surrounding buildings. But I paused it because I was going to mention something. Go wipe and go wee wee are the 2 biggest attacks right now for town hall 9 and 10. And go wee wee is where you use witches instead of P.E.K.K.A.s. And it works sometimes, but what I was going to mention about the Town Hall 10s is these Inferno Towers. With Go Wee Wee, if you're using, and I'm not condoning the attack, I'm just saying this crap because I'm just saying it.
There are times when you're going to use it.
Yeah.
But sometimes it doesn't need to be a go-to attack.
No, it never. It needs to be like, okay, I don't know what else to hit this base with. I'm going to use Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee.
Exactly.
But with Inferno Towers, if it's on multi-target like this, you're not going to want to use Go Wee Wee. Yeah. If it's on single target like this, you're not going to want to use Go Wipe.
Right.
So this base actually had both.
Yeah. And whenever you do encounter this, what you're going to account for is, okay, am I going to do a Go Wipe or a Go Wee Wee? Because you're going to have to do one or the other if you choose to do that attack. So what you plan on doing, or what you need to plan on doing, is if you're going to do a Go Wipe, then whenever you do get to the center, you need to use and have 2 free spells for that one Inferno. Because that's going to be the single target Inferno. That's going to be the one taking out your P.E.K.K.A.s, taking out your Golems, taking out your King. And he's going to really just leave you exposed with no tank. And the rest of the defenses are going to just destroy your army combination.
Yeah.
All right?
And once that sucker's dead, you ain't got to worry about it no more. Because this multi-target Inferno, it's not going to do crap against P.E.K.K.A.s or Golems or heroes. It's just going to sit there and be doing like kind of chip damage is all it's going to be doing. So, once this is down, you're good.
And vice versa for the multi-target.
Yeah.
If you want to do a Go Wee Wee, then all you're gonna do is save them free spells for that Inferno there, okay? And whatever spells you choose to use with it, usually a jump or nowadays I guess we can use the Earthquake spell.
Yeah.
Been really starting to utilize that a little bit more.
Yeah, you saw it in the last video. I showed a recap of his attack.
It's really effective. I'm actually kind of hoping to get everybody a little bit more involved with that spell if they're going to be doing some ground attacks.
Yeah, but you see now he's got his Town Hall taken down, and he's just I mean, he already had he got exactly 50%. So that's with Go Wipe and Go Wee Wee. If you get 2 stars, that was a good Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee attack. Right. I mean, that's
and that's settling. That's like I said, we're a 3-star clan, but you're gonna need it every now and then.
Yeah, but, use it. Like, let me find a good Town Hall 8 base that we can say that would be good for Go Wipe or Go Wipe.
You're really looking for some spread out bases that are like anti-drag, anti-hog setups, because that's what's really going to be the best. And you really don't see those too much now because the defenses have changed so much. The sweepers, it's a lot different of setup.
Well, you could say this base, even though it's their number 10. If you have dragons, if that's what you're attacking with at Town Hall 8, if you have, you're basically going to have your main compositions are going to be dragons, hogs, or golems, or pekkas, and that's the troops that you have that are going to be effective in war, and wizards, But if you're on this, what's up?
I was kind of wanting to maybe go over the attacks that maybe could replace the Go Wipe, because as a Town Hall 8, you're going to be just now starting to utilize your golems, your pekkas, and so instead of like maybe that being your first go-to attack that you learn, maybe you could try learning the Govolo attack.
Yeah,
because
Govolo's beautiful, and not to boast, but this is my attack, and I'm the only one that 3-starred.
Yes, the only one, and it's because this attack is so effective.
This attack is awesome.
When you have what you're looking for when you're going to do a Govolo attack is you're going to look for mostly centered up air defenses. Okay, and the reason why is because in the Govolo, you're going to be using golems, you're going to be using Valkyries, and you're going to be using loons and wizards.
Now, guys, let me tell you this real quick before I actually play this. I have a jump spell because I'm a Town Hall 9. With Town Hall 8, you're going to be looking at it a little bit differently. This is a Town Hall 9 base. It's actually it's rushed, but it's not bad. It's not bad.
No, it's still got some Town Hall 8 defenses.
It's got some Town Hall 8 defenses.
You can legitimately say that this would be an effective tool to be able to use if you're going to try and attempt a Town Hall 8 Govolo attack.
Right, but instead of whoop, I dropped my tablet. Hold on, let me get it set back up. Instead of I gotta make sure it's still charged up. Instead of doing what I did, I used a jump right here. You're not gonna have a jump spell at Town Hall 8. Maybe use an Earthquake.
Right.
Drop an Earthquake right here, and this whole entire compartment, all of this compartment, and all in here. Actually, I've got a draw tool.
And one of the new things for that, is drop an Earthquake spell.
Sorry, hold on. I'm trying to get it set up where I can. Let's see. Sorry, keep going.
One of the things that I recommend doing is busting inside walls, bust the centered up, the core walls with the Earthquake. Okay, leave the outside wall exposed and just bring a couple of wall breakers.
Well, even on this one though, you can the way the Earthquake would do, you would want that Earthquake right here.
Yeah, then you don't need wall breakers at all.
No wall breakers, and you don't want to break this wall open. And the reason why is because once you dump your Valks, you're going to see I dump my Valks over here. But if you're going to dump your Valks, if you're opening this wall right here, this one right here, I'm circling it because I have a draw tool now. If you're opening this wall, you're going to want your Valks to drop right here.
Right.
And the thing is your golem's already going to be coming down. Your wizards are going to be kind of back here, back here doing their thing, cleaning up these trash buildings. Your Valks are going to be doing this.
Yeah, and one of the biggest problems that you're going to have with the Govolo attack is actually your Valkyries walking. and your heroes too. Your heroes are very vital to this attack.
Yeah.
You need your Valkyries and your heroes going straight down the center. So you're gonna have to really get a good funnel with these wizards and make sure that like these defenses over here and these right here and this wall does not get busted, or else you're gonna have walking heroes coming over here into this compartment, and you're gonna have heroes just going ahead and making a circle.
Yeah, but if you don't bust this open, if you leave this completely unscathed, like don't touch this wall, this one right here. if you leave that alone, your Valks and everything are just gonna walk straight into the base. And the main thing that you're looking for with the attack, and the reason I use the attack, I'm trying to get the draw off. The reason I use that attack is because here's an air defense right here. Here's an air defense. Here's an air defense. All these air defenses. There's one over here, but you're pretty much going to work your way to it. Okay, they're all pretty low level, but that's beside the point. If you drop loons on level 5 air defenses, you're still going to lose those loons. Yeah. Doesn't matter. So your Valks are to take out the air defenses, and then you're going to want to come over on the sides, on the back part, where you've already destroyed all of this area. You're going to come on the back part, and you're going to drop loons.
Well, let's get up to that point real quick.
Okay.
Now,
I get ahead of myself.
What he does here is he brings in a couple of balloons to take out, just some easy defenses real quick. Pop some Teslas, see what we got going on there, and kind of had to wing it here because we didn't realize that Tesla was gonna pop. And we drop our golem over here, and it hits straight for that Tesla, which is still good. It's not bad. We can still go in there. We got our cleanup crew coming.
Yeah, their wizards are coming through, just cleaning up those trash buildings, and I brought the wall breakers to bust into that compartment. And the rage I dropped the rage, and this is important,
Very important,
because the loons came out, and you want your wizards to kill those loons as quick as possible. And I didn't have to drop that rage, but I went ahead and did it. There's my jump spell.
And you got the Valks in there. You want to usually drop that jump spell before you drop your Valks, so that way your Valks don't get distracted and head a different direction.
Yep. I've made many a mistake not doing it.
And look, now the Valks are in the center, and this is where you really want to give them some power and some juice and make sure they stay alive, because you want them to take the town hall and you want the air defenses gone.
Yep.
All right. Once the air defenses are gone, you have one left.
Look how quick they went ham on it.
Yeah.
And they stayed healed in the center, because I dropped that heal in the center. And they've got so much health. They've got 950 health. Those are only level 2 Valks. They're not even that,
And so what he does here is once the Merides are down, we start coming along the outside on this back of the defense and dropping our loons. Usually about three or 2, depending on each defense, and just get them in there because your Valks are still tanking, and them loons are going to just come in there and target what's left and just dominate and destroy whatever's left over. It's really one of those attacks where if you can learn it and get it down and just practice a little bit, it's unstoppable. If they're centered up air defenses, it's unstoppable. You can't stop those loons once the air D is gone.
Yeah, and guys, you can do this at Town Hall 8. I have max loons, but you get level 5 loons at Town Hall 8, and level 5 loons will do the trick.
Yes,
they'll do the same thing.
Especially if you're eliminating the air D.
Yeah.
You're not having to worry about your loons dying.
One thing I wish I would have done that I didn't do is I wish I would have brought, and we can speed this up. I'll just do ×2 for a second. I wish I would have saved 2 balloons just to drop right here for cleanup.
Yeah. Right
here, because see, I almost lost this raid. And matter of fact, I think I was down to like maybe 2 seconds, 3 seconds, because I didn't have my loot. Those loons are so slow. They're so stinking slow, and you see that it worked out. But anyways, Govalo is a great attack for Town Hall 8, 9, and 10. Just depending.
It's one of those attacks that you're gonna have to definitely practice though before you can just get a 3-star route. But you'll notice as soon as you start using it that it's gonna be super effective, and it's way better than any go white, any go wheelie. And no matter what, you're at least gonna get 2 out of it usually. So it's really way better than go white.
You said super effective, and I was gonna make a Pokemon reference, but we're grown ups.
We don't play games.
We don't play Pokemon. Let's see. Man, I want to go over some of these attacks that we had this last war because we won.
Okay.
But they were the clan was so crappy.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to brag about winning against crappy clan.
Let's see what happened with him. Why did he get 99%? Why did Zol get 99%?
This is Zul. I think he's from India, Malaysia. But anyways,
he's Malaysia. He's Malaysian.
Been with us for a little while.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
He's always been there. Always done his attacks.
Yeah, been good too. He gets and he's learning. The thing that I'm most impressed with by anybody is if they're gonna is their capacity to learn the attacks. You know, I don't want to see guys come in and they use dragons and that's all they ever use is dragons because that's all they ever know. They don't want to try anything different.
Right, and that's actually kind of what we don't want in this clan. We need some guys that are going to have an arsenal. We need more than one attack under our belts, and sometimes it's going to take a little more time than just you need to be able to practice with other troop compilations and don't be nervous about it too. Just make the compilation, get some practice in, see what affects what. So this guy, he goes in with hogs.
Yeah, what he did. He made a huge mistake. He left these balloons. You never, ever, you always kill the balloons. Always kill your clan castle troops.
Never leave them.
Never leave them. Because, I don't know how much it hurt him. I know that it
may not have even really affected him that much, but I've seen it destroy just whole armies.
Look, they killed his king. That could have been that could have been his 1% right there.
He got some good heals in. I think a little early on the one, but they are divided. And then that third heal.
Trying to keep it good and zoom so everybody can see.
I think I would have just maybe been a little more on those heals.
Yeah.
Spread him out a little bit, but he's got some good things going. I think he got 99% on this one.
He did. And I think that, yep. Well, those loons were more detrimental to him than he even knows than we can even explain because they killed his king. His king could have already been through here wiping out. He could have took out all of this.
Yeah, the king is critical for that extra cleanup. You need every bit of cleanup that you can when you're doing a hog attack. Because sometimes all those hogs are going to stick together, and just like he did here, he ran out of time. And time is really going to be the biggest killer in the Town Hall 8 hog attack.
Yeah, see, those loons just went. They killed his hogs off. So it's not. It was a good attack, but you've got to kill off your CC. Let me see what he did because I wasn't even really paying attention. I wasn't even really much paying attention. We'll try to do this because I know y'all already saw it. Let's see. He drew it with barbarians.
He just didn't have enough shooters to go for it.
He used minions.
Squad.
Well, he used minions too. Minions, guys, don't use minions.
Level 2.
Well, yeah, not level 2. If it was only loons that was in that clan castle, minions would have been okay.
And here's another thing. We've seen him do it earlier, but what he didn't do here is he should have dropped his king first just to get a little tank on, and that way his troops, his archers, his minions could have actually had the amount of a guy soaking up the damage for him. So
come back here on the backside.
Yeah, and that way they could have killed the loons without taking any damage.
Yeah, so. And he what he did with his hogs, he acted after, I guess on impulse, like, well, maybe I can still get 3 stars,
right.
And he might have.
So yeah, that's more of a reaction type deal. Was his placement of his drop, which is not really what we're looking for. Okay, we need more time to scout these out, and we know that there's probably going to be loon season here, so we really got to plan ahead for that, guys. All right, because that's something we're going to be seeing a lot more of with this new poison spell.
Yeah, yeah. People aren't using archers anymore in the clan castle, and not a lot of people are using wizards. Wizards die from that poison spell too. So we're showing an attack twice, so we'll take it off. But just guys, when I do hogs, and Goob does it different than I do it, and it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I take in 10 archers, 3 barbarians, and 8 wizards. And that takes care of every clan castle I've ever gone against.
Yeah.
It takes care of them. You always overwhelm the clan castle. That's the biggest point, and I think we've been on this for about 20 or 30 minutes now. But the biggest point is to overwhelm your clan castle.
That's really important, actually, because if you just sit there and you just drop one bar up here, see what it does, one arch here, one arch after that one dies, one arch, then they're all going to get picked off, and you're not going to have anything else left over to go ahead and kill those. So, like, if you're dealing with the Valkyrie, you need to go ahead and drop all your cleanup crew on them, or at least enough to that it's going to overwhelm them. And you don't need to bunch it up, like he explained in the video before. Bunching it up against a Valk or Loons or a Dragon, you're going to lose. Damage. You're going to lose all of your cleanup crew, and it's going to be a devastating loss.
65% of the time, every time.
It's going to cost you the attack.
Yep.
That's not something we can afford here. So just be aware of that when you're pulling the CC, and just make sure to don't bunch them up and overwhelm that CC.
Overwhelming. Now this is for Mr. Jones. This is actually, I think it's Goop's cousin.
Yeah.
Cousin.
Word up, Nick.
Hey. This is Jay. I know we haven't met yet, but you're cool. You're in our clan, and you're cool. So
now,
we got a lot of people that we know and family members in here. But
see, what he did here was good, because you have these builders hut out here. Okay, so this is kind of what I seen Jay talking about on the other one. We need to make sure that it's taken care of from the beginning, so that's kind of an easy one. It's going to catch back up later, so that's a good thing. He's got the dragons on the outside, and he's going to drop some here in the middle. And guys, I kind of want to, I'm not trying to be negative here, but we got level 6 Airdy, and they're all centered up, so
boom.
Dragons is probably not the best choice here, because you got these high HP buildings right here, this elixir right here, and it's right in front of this Airdy. So what's going to happen is your dragon's going to come up from up here, and they're going to sit on this high HP building, and then get hit by this Airdy the whole time. And the same thing is going to happen over here, and it's going to happen over here. And so this base was actually designed for somebody to attack it with dragons. Okay, so this would be more like what we were talking about earlier. This would be a Govolo. See how they're centered up, Airdy?
Ooh, you're right.
All day.
Ooh, look, if you'd have dropped it, all you'd have had to do was drop a dang earthquake right there. And right there. And we're not knocking his attack because it was a good attack.
We're not knocking it at all. Actually, he did it pretty perfectly. It's just that kind of attack isn't going to work with centered up, maxed out Airdy like that.
Yeah. So level 6 air defenses, you will not succeed.
Especially with the high HP buildings in front of them.
Yeah.
It's gonna just pick off your dragons.
Eat them up.
Yeah, so
eat them up. Beat them up.
Just be aware of that, guys. Be aware of the high HP buildings being used as a tank for them Airdies, because that's why they're there, and just try to watch out for those, and maybe we'll just change up our attacks, get some practice in, all right?
And if I was you, man, Nick, just to throw it out there, the second this air defense started targeting your dragons, I would have dropped your loons back here.
Right.
And your loons will come in straight to this air defense. They may go to this wizard tower first. Yeah, they may travel some.
But still, they're still getting tanked for.
What you want them to do is go into the core. And when they go into the core, hopefully, in theory, and he did okay.
And this was perfect. Nick did everything just about perfect.
All the air defenses are down.
Yeah, all of them are down. So
it's
just they took too much damage getting them Airdies down, and they didn't have enough juice left over to clean up the rest of the arch towers. And that's just one of the things why you don't want to hit centered up maxed town hall Airdies like that, because it's gonna be detrimental to those dragons.
Or even any town hall 8 level 6 air defense space. I found out, and dragons were my thing, and then I started trying to hit those level 6 air defenses, and I was like, I got to do something different because I'm not performing. This has got to change. Which I think Nick's about to get hogs, so
Well, hopefully we're going to see some more hog attacks, and I'd really like to see some more variety from everybody if we can. Which we have seen that. I've seen Guitar. He's changed it from drags to hogs. I've seen Steve start to use some.
Oh yeah, and Guitar Player picked up hogs like instantly.
Yeah, and
it was impressive. Yeah. By the way.
And we've got Mr. Jones and Maynard. They've been stepping it up on the dragon attack since they've been here.
Yeah,
really been doing good on those. I've seen a lot of improvement, guys. So
I think I showed that one last.
yeah, everything's been doing good. And Jay's wife, beasting it up.
Okay? Yeah, getting the dragons. Town Hall 7 all day, and she this is a Town Hall 8. She took a Town Hall 8. She 2-starred.
She got 99% here. So
that's 3 air defenses on that sucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like she had it going on because, and she's got level 2 dragons. You know where she messed up? Can you tell already? Can you tell where she messed up?
What?
Where she already?
Oh, the builder's hut.
Right there. That I think that costed her the raid,
and you'll see it. I mean, it's one of the things.
Matter of fact, we'll kind of
on these dragon sack. There's little things like the corners. That's really gonna change from 100% from a 99% attack. So that'll cost you a star sometimes.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
And everybody does it. It's not just everybody. I've done it several times.
It's just as simple. I could say it's a noob mistake, but it's not because even noobs understand that fact. But it's like something that you just forget about because you're so overpowered with dragons. You know that you're going to 3-star the base, and you go into it so confident, and then you miss a little thing.
So just try to be aware. Take a double look at the base before you go in at it. You know.
See, so she got right to the end, man.
Yeah,
it came down to the wire,
and that would have been a 3-star if it wasn't for the time. So it's. You can say that's a 3-star attack just for those little mistakes.
Yep, that's all. Well, is that all we want to talk about?
That's what we're going to cover.
We're going to go watch the Republican debate. I don't care if y'all are Democrats. You know, suck it. That's all I got to say. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. But seriously, Democrats.
Yeah. Guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully we can take everything in stride. Hopefully we're not trying to like offend anybody or make anybody upset. We're just trying to improve, give some constructive criticism here, and that's all we're trying to do, guys. So.
And by the way, we're from Texas. That's why we have accents. Good old Piney Woods of East Texas.
Everything's bigger over
here. Everything.
All right, guys. Well, we're signing off.
Signing out. So this is Jay Berto and Goob from Meow Meow. Reminding you guys to get better and stay sexy.